We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB. Julio Teheran is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, B-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And now Bryce Harper, career numbers against Julio Teheran, batting a ridiculous .419. He's also collected 8 home runs off him, so keep an eye out for that here. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Hector Neris is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Markakis now, the right fielder. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Neris is currently 3rd in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
A shot down the first baseline. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way.
Dickerson.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
The 0-1 delivery. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff?
Knock right there. Hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. McCutchen is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 4. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. A bouncer to the left side. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Runner's on his way to third. Behind the runner to second. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit back up the middle. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
Not shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 5. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Swanson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Striding in, Hector Neris. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 50.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A little roller toward the hole. To his right, Freeman. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Pitch is popped up. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cesar Hernandez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Two out, nobody on. He fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. This is pulled into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready now, Adeiny Echeverria. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Echeverria.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as you see there on the graphic, that total good for 4th best on the Philly roster. Ender Inciarte is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. 0-1 the count.
Markakis.
Ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The 3rd baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A little 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 50, Hector Neris.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Hernandez gloves it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter,
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, hoping for a ground ball, so that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Gene Segura standing in.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Right. One of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Acuna. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. Matt Joyce is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And that misses 2-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Ready.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit. The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Chris Martin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 51, Chris Martin.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
JT.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball is. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 0-2 home. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in now, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come faster.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Chopped to third. Tough to get two. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Adebayo. Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. A couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Vince Velasquez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 2. Anthony Swarzak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Logan Morrison is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Logan Morrison.
The 0-1 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gene Segura. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and to win it.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, and he's going to have out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Jake Arrieta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Nick Markakis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Freddie Freeman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0, and it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 hole. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Braves strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Rhys Hoskins.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
batting.
You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
A ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman will put this one away, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. As he rips it on the ground to second. As he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Adeiny Echeverria. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Realmuto is up with it on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Brian McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Final strike for the Braves. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough